Hi, it's Lisa Frattali with some information that hopefully will help you. I took a course recently from Stephen Kotler, his Flow Research Collective. It was called the Distraction Disruptor course. And in it, there were a ton of statistics. I'm just going to read some of them to you. See if you fit into any of these. I know you do because you're listening to me and you're human, right? And unless you're not, I don't know. But 7.7 billion people in the world. It's more like 7.8 billion. 4.2 on the internet. 1 billion websites. 2.1 billion on Facebook. 1 billion on Instagram. 250 million businesses. 150 million websites. 70 million businesses advertising online, and they spend 700 billion on ads to trying to get you and me to buy something, right? 77% of us suffer from burnout. 53 unhappy at work. 53% of us unhappy at work. 70% chronically distracted, and we check our email 36 times a day, according to them. And we only get 11 minutes of uninterrupted deep work, AKA concentrated effort work, right? They call us knowledge workers. We're knowledge workers. I'm at my desk and you use your brain for whatever. You're a doctor, you're an engineer, you're a coder, you're a writer, you're one of those people, millions of us around the world who are using our brains to work while all this stuff is going on around us, right? There is noise, meaning information pollution in our lives that pull us in a million different directions. And it is your job to not let that happen. Why would you be so concerned with this? Why would you be so concerned that your phone is distracting you? Your people are just, what is a major distraction? For a lot of people like me, it's people. People are my major distraction. And they've always been my major distraction. I, like a lot of people, am probably more so an introvert than anything. And I regroup. I get my energy from being alone. I like my alone time, like a lot of people. So why is this important that you realize you're being pulled in a million different directions? Because the onslaught of information that's coming at us on a daily basis isn't going to stop. The course that I teach by Carey Overbrunner he says this on the back of his book, human knowledge once doubled every 1,000 years. Today, it's every 12 hours. No wonder why we can't keep up. Well, this was published last year in October, and it took him 4 years to research the book, meaning that 12 hours is probably obsolete already. It's probably less than 12 hours. The proliferation of information that we are experiencing on a daily basis is unprecedented, and it's only going to get worse. What you need to recognize is that you need to develop some kind of personal practice in order to figure out, again, where you're going in life, what the direction you're going in, to get some clarity in your direction so you can eliminate a lot of these distractions, because you don't want to get to the end of a month or a year or a decade and say, where did the time go? What do I have to show for it? What did I do with my life? Really? And I started this thing so many years ago, and it still is this thing. It's not done yet, right? The course that I teach really helps you zero in on what it is. This course by Carey, it's called Unhackable. It's a course that you would revisit on a periodic basis. I would say a quarterly basis. It's not a one and done thing. Becoming unhackable is not, I did it, I'm good. No, because life is very dynamic. There are going to be more changes in the next 10 years in our lives than we've seen in the last 100 years. And they keep saying that. And we've seen a lot of changes already. And there's a lot of stuff on the horizon that just hasn't melted down to the masses yet. So you need to find what it is that really resonates with you. What is it that makes you come alive, right? What makes you happy? Not somebody else, not what some guru told you to do, you. And that's something, you're the only one who can figure that out. Really, and it's not that difficult to do, right? It's not going to take you 20 years. Maybe you don't have 20 years. Really, I don't know. I don't know who you are. The point is, if you're here listening and you feel like there's something that you haven't done with your life yet, you haven't reached that point yet, you owe it to yourself to really look into this course. Seriously, look into this course, because you don't want to get to the point where you've wasted or you've expended another decade of your life, and you look back and you say, I don't know where the time went. I'm running out of time to do what I really want to do. Don't run out of time. Thanks for listening. If you have questions, you can always send me an email at lisa@unhackabledestinies.com. And my coming website is lisafrattali.com. Thanks. See you next time.